season.
Actually, went to the court to get a court injunction first from restraining the LMC from excluding Giwa, then even restraining the LMC from conducting
and organizing games
in the league. Well, the court came up with their own judgment. I think the presiding judge, Justice Ambrose Halagwa, came up with his judgment on this. The first, he granted
a temporary
order
until it sits on the case on the 27th of March.
On 27th, that's on Thursday. So, but for the matter on whether the league should not go on, there was no ruling on that.
So the league can go on
based on
this temporary ruling
by the court.
So let's clarify things clearly now. Funky Odige, it was not even Chris Giwa now. Funky Odige, who says is a supporter of Giwa and that is paid for the entire season.
A concerned football supporter.
A concerned football supporter of Giwa FC, Funky Odige, who says he has paid for the season's ticket to watch the home games or even maybe away games of Giwa FC, goes to court to get this order restraining the LMC from expelling
or excluding
Giwa FC. Of course, for those of you who follow the domestic scene, on Friday there was it Thursday or Friday last week?
Thursday.
There was a statement from the league management company that Giwa FC, Nembe City, two privately owned clubs in Nigeria's Premier Cadre, have failed to meet the requirement to be a part of the ongoing season, the 2013-2014 season. So that's the situation right now. A court order comes through and it says, look, you cannot restrain Giwa. Amongst other things that they desired, that they prayed for, the only one that it looks like they got another on is the one that has to do with excluding them from the league. But the league management company have not said too much, really. They just issued a statement as well. And Dumnodi, you are also aware of that. We've also seen the statement of
the league management company
reacting to the court order. What is this exactly?
He said this is taking it from it came from the office of the league management, the office of the chairman of the league management company. He said, we have received several inquiries concerning a rumor spreading that there is a court order stopping the league. We wish to clarify that we are not aware of any such court order, and we seek appropriate legal advice from our lawyers concerning this rumor. That's coming from the office of the chairman.
Hold on. From this, I mean, they are saying that this is a rumor.
This is a rumor.
Probably they've not been served. They've not seen the court order.
They've not
been served.
Yeah.
Let's assume that they've not been served the court order, and that's what they are saying. That several inquiries about the rumor, of course, specifics about Funky Odige and the Federal High Court in Jos, but they are saying it's a rumor to them so far. They are not aware of it. But you're trying to say something. What exactly are you trying to say? They said they are going to seek legal advice from their lawyers concerning this rumor.
The rumor is baseless and unfounded information.
Yes.
So, there is no place for rumor in law.
According to the LMC,
there is no place.
So far, this is a rumor because maybe they've not been served.
So why are they seeking legal advice? They just treat it as a rumor until they get served.
So no need to get legal advice.
Do you trace?
Is this a legal rumor?
Do you trace a rumor to anybody?
I don't. Please explain yourself again.
A rumor is baseless and unfounded information.
Okay.
You cannot trace it to anybody.
Okay.
So why do you seek legal advice?
Yeah, I mean the LMC says
they should just treat it as a rumor. Even when they are issuing a press release, they should just leave out.
That there's a rumor we're hearing,
absolutely.
And it's a rumor, and we leave it as a rumor. No need to get legal explanation.
Why are you seeking legal advice for a rumor?
Maybe this is a special kind of rumor. Maybe this is a special kind of rumor, and you have to be prepared in every way to deal with this kind of rumor.
Going to seek legal advice from the lawyers means there is something that we don't know from that particular statement. That maybe if the judgment being served by the court, maybe it's on this way before tomorrow's game.
Could be.
Before tomorrow's game,
it could be.
It could be, because that's why you have to seek legal advice so that you know what to do. Because within a short time, within maybe from 7 a.m. tomorrow or 10 a.m. tomorrow,
they could
be served. They could set that court order, and they want to seek that advice based on what is going on around. Yeah,
waiting for that information to come,
so that they don't seem to be
preempt it.
Not even preempting, seem to be certain court order. That's what they're trying to avoid, because we are in a democratic setting. The rule of law must be respected, and that's what governs the society. So I think the LMC is trying to avoid some liquidation that will affect the running of the league and affect the name of the company, because this is one of the reasons which they said they come up with a new name rather than retaining old name.
Because of the court cases that had to do with the old name. So now this new company has come and already
so they are trying to look at how they can try.
But quickly, in a minute, gentlemen, let me start with you. What do you read to all of this? The implication of all of these? Because the footballers are very clear. The LMC, I mean, there are arguments about whether the LMC have the right to expel clubs or not to expel clubs. They have a license from the Nigerian Football Federation to organize and administer the league. And part of the things that they need to do in administering the league is to set conditions for clubs to meet to be able to participate. So for me, I don't think there should be too much of an argument about whether they have the right to tell a club that, look, you are not qualified to play in this league or not. But there are procedures. If they rule you as not being qualified to play in the Premier League,
you can appeal. You
appeal, because there's a special appeal for those that are denied the license.
They call it the second instance.
Second instance, of which AU Mustafa is the chairman. We have Cyril Witte and a few other Nigerians are on that appeals committee. You go there, and then whatever judgment they come up with is binding. If you are not happy with the judgment of the appeals, then you could go to civil court. But it looks like that's not being followed here.
Well, Tony, we have stayed enough in this country to know that sometimes appeals can be delayed.
Like Ogunjobi's appeal.
Like Ogunjobi's appeal.
No, that's a digression.
Like Akin Bobola's appeal that never sat. So maybe Ambassador Giwa.
The benefit of the doubt. Why not go and appeal?
No, I'm not saying. Okay. I'm not saying what he did was right. But you can also argue that the man may not have any trust on the system based on precedents. The
judicial processes set out by Nigerian football because of experiences of the past.
Absolutely. We have seen in most cases that some individuals who have gone to court, have been settled one way or the other.
They get quicker judgments.
Absolutely. They come to a middle ground. The authority will say, this man is a troublemaker. Let us look for ways of appeasing him so that we can continue. So that's what he has simply done. If there are transparency, we have seen in other countries, there are transparency.
And the processes are allowed to work.
The rules are enforced and it being seen to be enforced. Everybody will
appeal seats when appeal is supposed to sit.
Absolutely.
Judgment comes when it's supposed to come.
The judgment is fair and firm.
Yeah.
People will have trust in the system, but don't blame him. You can't blame him. So I think that's what he has done. He is trying to draw sympathy. By the time this case goes up tomorrow, they will now call the LMC and call the aggrieved parties. So let us look for a middle ground. This man said he can pay 75,000. The minimum requirement is 150. How do we do it? So I think that's exactly what he's looking for.
Let me get your opinion, Dumnodi, as someone who is also active covering the Global Premier League. What do you read to all of this? It's not only Giwa that was expelled, Nembe is also waiting around the corner.
What it means is that when you lay down the channel of seeking redress and nobody follows it, what is the essence of laying down those channels? And it means what Giwa is trying to do, because what he's trying to do is creating a precedent. He's creating a precedent. It means that.
But he's not the first person doing it. A lot of people do not follow the football lay down rules and principles.
That's why I said we are creating a precedent. You can't say because you want to correct the wrongs, then you create another wrong. You can't do that. Before now, there was of course, we all know that this was what was set out clearly. Like
as a standard.
As a standard. You were there.
You agreed to it.
You agreed to it.
There was a conference, there was a seminar.
A lot of people were there. They moved the league because they needed people to. Even some of these clubs, they knew that they couldn't meet up. They had to seek for a shifting of this league. And they shifted the league forward. What I'm saying is, yes, you have the right to seek redress as a Nigerian citizen. But when FIFA is saying, don't take football matters to court, they're trying to look at, don't delay because anything that goes outside the pitch, if you delay what goes on the pitch, what people focuses on is not what goes outside, what goes on the pitch. A lot of for most fans. Because now we are saying, what if the court have granted them that order that the law should not,
and then we cannot watch.
Then you are telling the sponsors of clubs, and some clubs who are looking for private sponsorship for their own club, that The league is not. There are crises in the league. The league is not stable. How would you sponsor the club when we know there's this uncertainty?
When you don't know when the league will kick
That's
off.
the problem I'm talking. That's the problem I'm talking about.
Because
Because these things should have been, like you mentioned, like we